Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
And good Tuesday evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really glad to have you with us here on Deep Cuts Live Moody Music and listening to our Wendy Walker singing this lovely song. She'll be joining us tonight, but I'd like to introduce you to our special host for the evening. Please welcome Mike Pierce.
Who is that out there? Oh, there we go. Hey, everyone. Good to see you all. Welcome to another episode of Deep Cuts. We got some live Moody music going on for you tonight. And we have a lot of friends with us here today. I'm happy to be hosting my first time hosting the Deep Cuts. So thanks for having me, everyone. And I want to go ahead right away and just introduce who's all with us tonight. First of all, my beautiful, lovely wife, Nicole Pierce, with us.
Hey, everyone.
We have Craig Jackman with us. We have Hunter Ackerman and his feline companion, Wolfgang. We have Wendy Walker with us tonight. Amanda Benjamin. And David Benjamin. There he is. I think we might have we've lost Hunter.
Okay.
There he is.
I unplugged I went to hit go when you said my name, and I unplugged my fucking camera. I've never done that before.
No.
Oops.
That's literally a first.
Just blame it on Wolfgang.
I would,
the
but
sleeping
when he
cat.
comes back on, he's dead asleep, and it's obviously my fault. So yeah.
Oh, we'd believe it. Yeah, tonight we got a theme. Our theme tonight is New Beginnings. So it's kind of a little bit of a change up from what we've been doing on the show so far. I think so far every one of the themes has been kind of sad. So this is a new kind of thing we're doing here. I think new beginnings are, well, depending on, how you think of it, I think it's a happy thing. But I just Googled new beginnings this morning because I was wondering, is that really a phrase, or is that kind of redundant saying new beginnings? So I looked it up and I thought this was kind of cool. It says new beginnings can mean a new job, a move to a new city, a new relationship, or even a new phase of life. Some of you thrive on starting fresh and the thrill of what unknown adventures await. Others love and crave familiarity and feel frustrated and stressed with all things new.
Wait, what does
So
it
we'll
mean
see.
if you're both of those things?
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, I thought you were pointing to the way that Nicole was
Oh, no, that's
pointing.
me.
Because I would have gone this way.
So I thought both of those things just made Paul hands. So,
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what everyone came up with the theme. Everyone has their own kind of different interpretations of what it could mean, but I'm going to actually start us off tonight. I'll play my song, and then we'll do the wheel and go from there. But I will start us off with the first song.
Why don't you tell us maybe a little bit about it?
Okay, so this song is called California Part 2 by Mason Jennings. Mason Jennings is one of my favorite artists. I've played a couple of his songs on some different Vaudacity shows before. He's actually from Minnesota, which is where I'm from, so I kind of have that connection with him. But this song in particular, I have a really big connection with because he talks about just packing up and moving out to California and kind of starting a new thing. So I've always kind of related to this song when I moved out to California from Minnesota. So I just love it, and it kind of makes me feel happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Pierce.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lighten up. I'm gonna throw a box of books and my beloved guitar into the back of my truck and try my luck in California. 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 I'm gonna stay away from LA. I'm staying far away from there. I'm moving north of San Francisco into the cleaner air. I'm gonna buy a little land with the money I saved and buy an old house that I can work on, where the next nearest neighbor lives miles away. I'll never have to mow my lawn. Right on, California. 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 And when the house is all finished and the garden has grown, I'm gonna write you a letter asking you to come home. And I know that you will come. Yes, I know that you will come, 'cause others may know where you've been, but honey, I know where you're from. You're from California. 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 Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, Mason Jennings. It's I can't get enough of him. He's just always just strikes a chord with me. And it's just very, very clever songwriter and yeah, talented lyricist. Very smooth dresser.
Is that
song-
kind of his style, or?
I feel like he doesn't have. He's like genreless. Like, I don't know. I mean, he has a lot of people kind of put him in the same category as Jack Johnson sometimes, but he is, I don't know. He plays like heavier songs, kind of more rock songs, and then kind of just he's all over the place, which is why he's cool, I guess.
I like that somebody said that this theme, I always forget to turn my speaking volume up. Somebody said that this theme is really good today because in California we're turning a new leaf. We have a new beginning today in this new step in the pandemic.
And I want to address Chris Martin's comment in the chat that he thought it was nude beginnings. And, dude, it's hot enough here that you almost got that tonight.
Yeah.
Guys,
Almost.
I tried to ask him, what song should I do tonight? And he was like, what's the theme? And I told him, and he was like, nude beginnings?
It's like, what has come to this?
My angel is a centerfold. That's my song.
Yeah, there we go. Yes. Oh, boy.
Thank you, Chris Martin. I love you.
Oh, my goodness.
And by the way, I'm going to jump in here really quick as the announcer. But if you are enjoying what we're doing, please hit that like button, that thumbs up that's right down there. And also, if you're not part of our network, if you want to find out more about what it is that we do and watch more of our shows, hit the subscribe button and the bell, because the bell will let you know when we've got new things coming up. And we're going to talk about our coming week very shortly.
Yes, and we have so many great shows on the network, and it's just such a fun time hanging out with you all and playing some music. So thanks, everyone, for being here and being a part of this with all of us. It's a very special thing for all of us involved, so really appreciate the support for everyone.
By the way, to continue on that same thread, I like what Chris Martin does say here. It says, our faces are nude.
Well,
Does
not
it
if
count
you're
if we're wearing
wearing
makeup though?
glasses.
Jinx?
No?
They're see-through, though.
And I guess I'm the only one that can say my whole head is nude, short of glasses.
Okay, you win.
Emily is saying it was so
nude-liest of
weird.
all.
I'm sorry, what?
I said Craig is the nudeliest of all.
Scandalous.
Well, as we debate over who might be nude, and it brings to mind the nude term for nude coloring, we know Hunter is buff, and so
Maybe I am harvest wheat.
oh yes, a whole new shade in between sand and buff. It's a thing from the TV show Frasier. One of the
Brilliant show.
episodes. Yes,
I love that show.
Yes.
we watch it.
We
well,
usually
every
watch it like
year.
once a year. Well,
Yeah, in
do a
summer
rewatch.
usually.
One show or the entire series?
Whole series.
whole series.
One episode.
Yeah, just one.
One episode. We watch like
How
this
much
one
they love it.
5-minute segment of one.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you do it on February 29th, then of course that's every 4
no.
years.
I think we've watched the series start to finish 4 or 5 times now together since we've been together.
Wow, that's very impressive.
I don't know if it's been maybe 4. I'm thinking 3.
I'm gonna go with 4. Sounds better.
Chris, Hunter is buff, not in the buff.
I need to look at the chat. Honey, are you...
he's
Hey, I really enjoy looking at the chat.
Yeah, this is actually the first time since I think that since I started using this computer and this setup that I actually thought to put the chat up off to one side on my screen here, so I can actually read
Nice.
it as it's going. It's kind of a nice change.
Smart.
Oh, we haven't figured that out over here yet, but that genius.
I just don't think we've tried. I think it's not that hard. You just like put the
No,
chat.
it really isn't. You
But
just
now
open it.
I have 4 devices in front of me.
Oh yeah. She just got another monitor for future
Screen,
shows.
iPad, screen, phone.
Control booth.
No.
Yeah,
And
it's
when she's
cool.
actually running her own show, she has my iPad up there too.
Yeah.
oh
it's-
boy.
Holly's been doing the behind. Is it behind the
The
vine?
BTS,
Behind
yeah.
the beans.
Behind the
sounds very
scenes.
odd.
Or BTV, behind, the view.
scenes,
Beans.
where you can see what
Or-
it's like from his point of view. I had no idea he had like 3-4 computers back there.
Sam has a similar setup, and I have a small setup, but I've got like my sound computer here to the right, my phone ready to go. I've got a big monitor in front of me that you don't see. It's like right behind my computer, which is right here in front of me. So, yeah, we all have our own little setups.
Dang.
Well, and especially since what you've shared, I know like David's got the master I don't know what you would call that screen monitor in front of him.
It's just a computer monitor. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Piano computer hybrid.
Yeah, and then the computer itself, well, you can't see it from this view, but the computer's back here. And it's a table, which is obviously most of you have seen, which is awesome because it means I can put a cup of water on it. So my cup of water is on the table, which is also the computer, and it's right next to my mixer. So I'm like breaking all sorts of warranty things right now. Hope there's no earthquake.
And then
I
Hunter's got
noticed in
his.
the
What,
chat
Hunter's,
that-
you've got just your laptop there, right? And on top with a camera.
Yeah, I have an actual camera on a tripod that is behind my laptop, but then on my laptop screen, I have two windows open, and Zoom is on top. But Zoom only takes up about 2/3 of the screen, so I leave it scrolled over enough that I can see the YouTube chat behind it.
Okay, and Wendy, what have you got? Since we're all telling and showing and telling, so to speak.
I was blurry, so I had to turn my camera off and back on again. But I have a ring light that is brand new, and I love it because I can like switch it to an amber color, because if not, I'm just washed out and pale white as a ghost, like an alien. So I have it set to like an amber color. So now I have like a nice like summer glow. That's all I have. And yeah, and I have my favorite mic that I love, my Blue Yeti mic, and I will one day add effects and reverb and all the fun, but I don't know. This is just easy. So I have
Keep
one
it
mic.
simple.
And
It's nice.
That's it. And then I look at the comments on my phone.
You don't need much, Wendy.
No.
Perfect.
And I have my cheat sheet here of my little app that I have that I look at the cheat sheet. Don't tell anyone.
There we go. Just got the chat on our screen here.
I want to sneak in a quick hello to my mother, Corey Benjamin. She rather pointedly said in the chat that I hadn't said hi to her yet. So, hi, Mom.
Hi,
David, how dare you?
I know, I'm such a bad son.
Dirty lashes with a wet noodle.
Well, we all got our setups going now. We know what's going on here. Should we jump into the wheel?
Oh,
Get
yeah,
going
we're
with
here to
some
play
songs?
music,
I
aren't we?
need
Oh, yes, you do need that. I better go ahead and, let's see, do that.
Spin that wheel.
yeah.
So that we can enjoy the wheel of our fortunes.
Wheel
Yes.
of death.
And today we're a little bit more optimistic, so the sounds work.
I don't know. Nicole just said Wheel of Death, so that doesn't sound very optimistic to me at all.
no. Well, let's see who.
That's what we need when the wheel's done spinning and select somebody. It needs to go, oh no.
No.
Back to back again.
Always the Pierces right in a
There was
row.
one time they were together.
In all of our episodes,
Wow.
all but one.
Never
Always
fails.
back to back.
And even when we try and game the system by just deciding Mike's going to go first, the wheel's like, oh, I got your number.
I even separate them on the list, like so they're not next to each other on the wheel. No.
Or no last names. I thought maybe it was because we have the same last name. It put us, yeah. No, it just knows.
Wheel knows.
If you watched my show last night, it was kind of eerie the way it would start. Like it was listening to Dari say, "I want this prize," and it was listening to
Yeah.
I
and then
think somebody
Kelsey,
else had
right?
said, "Yeah, Kelsey, something with Kelsey." She said, and then it popped up. It was weird.
And twice
won.
it
She
just
won the
barely
magnet.
skipped over Krista.
Poor Krista.
right.
I don't know if
Poor
Krista's watching
Krista.
right now, but the wheel was like on the prize because it's the prize wheel, and it was like Krista, Dari,
Somebody else.
and that happened twice.
So rude.
I was like, man, this wheel is just not having it tonight.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well
So
I'm
Nicole, new beginnings. What have you brought for us, or what's made you happy? I guess this past week. What's brought a smile to your face?
I guess you coming home, because I was so stressed out. Like, he was gone for a while. It felt like I think it was almost a week. And of course, work got so crazy, and I'm trying to handle his stuff and my stuff. And literally, for 72 hours straight, the moment I woke up, I was just working and going nonstop until night. And then finally, the day that he landed, I got to just like nap for 20 minutes, and it felt glorious. But now he's home and he gets to do a lot more, and I get to just hang back
and not
relax.
only working with our work, but working growing a baby too. I felt so bad. You were so busy this whole time. I gotta do like a home spa, get the candles, the music.
Oh goodness.
I need a vacation. But yeah,
Then hot towels.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
the works.
figure it out.
Yeah, that made me happy, you coming back, because it's like not as stressful. But for the song choice, I went with my favorite genre of music, which is, well, not genre, but like theme, which is love. So New Beginnings, the song is This Love by Bob Marley, because yeah, just when you meet someone and you are really into them and you're wondering, is this something more? Is this just a crush? What is this? So that's kind of what came to mind with the theme for me.
Awesome.
And you're actually going to play guitar on this, so thank you for that. All right, thanks everyone. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah. The jar provides the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. I wanna know now. I got to know, got to know, got to know. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on the table. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. The jar provides the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Oh, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now. Oh, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on the table. Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Thank you.
I love that song so much. And it
It's
was
such a
so
sweet song.
beautiful. Amazing.
Oh, thank you. I love that song too. It's so good. I couldn't like choose between that and Stir It Up, but this is like more, for the theme, I guess. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, can't go wrong with Bob Marley, and you can't go wrong with any song because you're the best.
Yeah,
Such a
in
nice
fact,
voice.
I'd love to hear you do Stir It Up one night.
I think don't we like this song actually we might do this song soon on the network, whether it's online or in person. But we usually like do a harmony on that. And same with Stir It Up, I think, right? Yeah. So I'll try to learn the guitar part so it sounds extra cool.
Nice. I think we have a show coming up that could possibly be.
You don't say.
Coming up real quickly too.
Yeah. So
Very
what's this light show thing? I keep hearing about this, but I can't figure out what this is all
It's
about.
okay. You don't have
You
to.
gotta keep
okay.
watching this episode and maybe you'll find out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody on here's got something coming up.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
So,
All right.
All right, wonderful. Well, let's keep rolling along. We can spin the wheel and see who's next on the wheel of death.
No, the Wheel of New Beginnings.
Yes.
yes.
Uh-oh.
Mike's still on there.
Oh, I'll take Mike off.
Take mic off and spin again. Is that a valid spin?
I was like, oh, if I had taken Mike off, maybe it would have been my turn.
So you note she's not spinning the wheel again.
Oh, no.
Start it
That's
over
how
from the
she-
top. From
So
the
it
top.
is rigged. No, I'm just kidding.
Who controls the wheel? That's the question.
It really is the question.
Amanda.
Chris Martin was claiming to do so with Alexa a little earlier.
Yeah.
And
Who
confirm.
controls the wheel controls the spice, and he who controls the spice controls the universe.
I think that checks out. Sounds about right.
It's a Dune joke. The geeks out there are laughing their asses off.
Well, and
Everybody
I
else
agree.
is
You know,
like,
it's funny
"Spice."
because the first time that I heard that, I was a kid, and it was a Simpsons gag. So anytime that somebody says that quote, I automatically hear it in The Simpsons.
That's hysterical. I don't remember. What was that? What was the bit on The Simpsons? I don't remember that.
It was Homer got a big pile of sugar and was like hoarding all the sugar in town. So he was like a sugar mob boss type thing. And he slept on the sugar because people kept trying to steal it. And so he's sleeping on a big pile of sugar. And he goes, in that accent, he's like, what is it? First you get the sugar, then you get the money, then you get the women.
Yeah, that's a reference to Scarface, though.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that's why it was because
Oh, that's right.
he's a cocaine dealer, and that's almost like word for word off of Scarface, except substitute in.
Probably
Yes.
looked similar too.
That's
Yeah.
another. It's just those, violent movies is just too much for me.
I haven't watched those either. I haven't. Yeah, I know.
I mean, is Scarface one of those? I haven't seen it. Is it one of those movies where if you edit out the violent scenes, the movie's like 5 minutes long?
It's kind of like it's like editing out Pulp Fiction for all the
Yeah.
curse words, and there's like maybe
Well, if you do that, you'll never see Samuel L. Jackson in that movie. Ever.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you edit out Pulp Fiction that way, and it's like about 3 seconds of people like getting out of cars and just walking down a sidewalk, and that's
And some really good music.
some
But
good
Dari and
music.
Christina
Yes,
are feeling me on The Simpsons, so
But yeah.
they're like, yes, the sugar. That was was a good episode.
Christy said Nick was impressed that I got the Dune reference. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
Dune is something I still need to read. I haven't read it.
The first 3 books are amazing. Kind of drop off a little after that, but yeah.
Then one.
Then one.
There's more than one.
Yeah, there's.
Sorry.
In fact, I think there's a series
Herbert.
coming out.
Oy. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think Amazon's putting a series out. I'm not sure.
Oh, nice.
It's I cringe a little. Like, oh, come on, do it well. Come on, man.
Netflix
Come on.
has a decent track record with the things that they like. Theirs are not usually bad. There are some though, but they have some really good ones too. So
Indeed.
there's a chance.
Christy says, I never read it, watched it, but she never read it.
Oh,
Right. I've never seen it. I've never seen. I mean, I know it's like a classic early '80s film with like Sting and
With Sting, yeah.
I don't know. I remember that what I've heard is they change, like, all of this is about this psychedelic spice that sometimes imbues people with supernatural powers. And in the movie, apparently they turned it into some kind of like funny gun. And I'm like, all right, you lost me. I just, all right.
I thought that was the Spice Girls movie.
I have no retort for this. I'm out.
Spice Girls movie was all right, but the book.
That's what I should have said. Wait, Wendy, say what you said again.
All right.
somebody we'll cut this in post.
Oh my god! Can you imagine reading that? Okay.
That was a Simpsons reference, by the way. Wait. Say what you said again. Yeah, that was.
So
that was
Hunter,
my beginning of the pandemic escape. Was like, hey, look, The Simpsons came out on Disney Plus.
Hunter, I want to hear about some new beginnings. I saw you open up that bottle of Jameson. Maybe, what's that feeling when you crack open the new bottle? Or
Oh, actually, one of my favorite sounds doesn't unfortunately apply to Jameson, but one of my favorite sounds when you open a bottle, say, of rum that has a cork, or a really expensive bottle of whiskey that has a cork, and it goes. that pops. There's When thank you. You're doing it. Wendy can do it like 3 times as well as I can. That's the. It's like somewhere in my life, I just went, wow, I really love that sound. I really, really, really like that sound. Then somewhere else later in life, I realized, isn't this an actual programmed Pavlovian response? Like you ring the bell and the dog salivates, and I hear the pop of a cork and I go, oh yeah, that's a good sound.
yeah.
Do the same thing with the sound of a little bottle of model paint being unscrewed. The smell fits because I built models I have since I was like 10. So.
Or a really nice bottle of wind. That's from Corey.
Oh yes, my parents do love their wind. I can't stand it though when they drop it because then they break wind. That's just bad.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Another
There's
good
the Panano Man.
First fart joke of the evening.
Another good book reference though. If you haven't, read the Name of the Wind.
Oh my God, yes, and the sequel.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, those are
The
so
last
good.
one will come out eventually.
Eventually.
It's going to come out before the author dies, right? He's
I
not
hope
gonna...
so.
No guarantee. Look how well that's worked out for so many composers.
But yes,
Not to
it was
mention
a
the Game of
very, very
Thrones.
good book.
I was just going to say
Which
Game
is
of
also an
Thrones. Yeah.
unfinished series of books.
Yeah, I think but Martin's still alive. He just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to cash out and wash my hands of this and see what HBO does. Go ahead. I don't need any more money. Yeah, that's good on him, right? But Oh, and Dari just dropped Ready Player One in the chat. I haven't seen that movie either, but that is also a very good book. Okay, so I do actually have an answer to the question, though, that
I forgot what the question
That Mike
was.
posed.
No, I just saw Chris Martin said he doesn't name his wind when he lets it loose.
yeah. That would be a terrible book. That would be an even worse movie.
It
I imagine.
stinks.
I can hear him laughing out loud upstairs.
That's what happens when I do like an improv, a show with improv, and I'm upstairs, and then I'll just hear David cackling.
Oh, I'm
downstairs.
howling
But always
downstairs,
because there's
yeah.
a delay. It's always like 10 seconds later.
Okay, so what it's new beginnings, new
Yeah.
new things, right?
What song did you choose for the theme?
Okay, so the song that I chose is one from The Cure. I actually chose two different Cure songs in case Paul was on, because the way that this has worked in the past is if I choose a Cure song, he plays it, so I've got to play the other one. But the new beginning little thing from this week that I appreciated, I just got to drop this in because it's kind of neat. I put bowls of water out in the front yard of the cabin for small creatures, and I put like rocks in the bottom of the bowl, so if any creature that's just like too small falls in the bowl, they can like get out through the little little rock ladder. And today I saw an adolescent chipmunk. Now chipmunks are already like this big. So this one was like this big and was probably born in a hole in the front yard without exaggeration. And all the liquid this creature has ever eaten is either from nursing or what it's gotten from seeds, like sunflower seeds, and you can imagine, right? No actual liquid water, but and this little creature is kind of picking around looking for some sunflower seeds and things that I sort of throw out there, and then it gets to this strange bowl, this structure it's never seen before, and it's a little bit like it's a little bit like space space Arthur C. Clarke, Space Odyssey 2000, right?
Yeah.
And it's like where it's like the apes and the obelisk, right? This little tiny chipmunk discovers this new structure, climbs up a little rock and looks in, and there's this pool of liquid. Now this creature has never seen liquid water before, and it just kind of like dips its face in, and then it kind of like reaches a paw and it's like it's looking at its paw
Do you think it saw its reflection?
No, I think it's just like it's like, imagine, so you've got like solids and gas. Imagine just discovering a new phase of matter. Like liquid is nothing it's ever encountered, and it's in a plastic bowl, which is like a material it's never encountered, right? So so it dips its little hand in and just like watches the water drop, and this is just miraculous. And then it just dips its whole face in and starts drinking like it's free drinks happy hour special or something. And it's got this little arms holding onto the edge of the bowl, and it's just drinking. It was just this amazing, passionate love of new beginnings like you don't see in day-to-day life.
Wow.
The fact that you were able to see that,
so
yeah, the fact that you were able to like witness that is crazy.
There's a lot of chipmunks,
I have a
and
question.
I was in the right place at the right time. Yes.
Was he wearing glasses like Theodore, or was it a red sweater with an A? Alvin?
It did sound like he was talking like
Hyman.
sped up record, but no, it's
I have the theme song in my head. Wendy?
Yeah, Hunter's story got me thinking that it's kind of amazing what people do, watching animals, that kind of thing. Because if we did that with other people, it would be really weird, and we'd end up in jail.
Well, I
But
mean,
if it's
on
animals,
YouTube,
it's okay.
on YouTube, we do things like if you've seen those videos of like a person that gets a cochlear implant and all of a sudden they can literally hear for the first time.
Or I
And it's
love when you put they put the baby's
are so-
glasses on for the first time and they
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So imagine like having 4 human senses your entire existence, then like late in adult life, all of a sudden you get a 5th sense. Like, what the hell must that be like?
Well, I mean, I can kind of identify with that actually, because I didn't get glasses until I was in high school, and it was only because a friend of mine had gotten glasses, and of course we're all putting them on, right? And I was in the back of the classroom. I put them on. I was like, "You can read the chalkboard from back here?" Oh. I had no idea that it was possible for people to read the chalkboard from the back of the room. I thought, you just had to do this.
That was me.
You're Simon.
Well,
Should we jump in here? One of your
Diverted
favorite
quite a
songs. One of your favorite songs is that Cork Pop, but one of my favorite songs is Hunter Ackerman playing his guitar and singing.
yes. And a 12-string.
nice transition. Thank you, sir.
What were the 2 songs though? I'm curious.
Okay, so the song I'm not playing is Love Song
Oh, okay.
by The Cure. The song that I am playing is Just Like Heaven. Ironically,
what's the
neither
song
by
called?
Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm sorry.
That's it. Everybody go pick new songs. Only chipmunks.
Only
All
Chipmunks.
right, Hunter Ackerman with The Cure, Just Like Heaven.
Just like Chipmunk Heaven.
Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. And threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it. And I promise you, I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Kissed her face and kissed her head. Dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away? She said. Won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? And I'm in love with you. You, soft and lonely. You, lost and lonely. Strangers, angels, dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, just like a dream. Daylight lets me into shade. Must have been asleep for days, moving lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes, found myself alone, alone, alone above a raging sea. Stole the only girl I love, drowned deep inside of me. You, soft and lonely. You, lost and lonely. You, just like heaven.
You play that like 5, 6 more times. Just
Yeah.
put yourself on loop.
Thank you.
With you on that. You need a whole show where you can just tell
Yeah,
stories.
where we can find that.
Tune in Thursday, and thank you for the thank you, Chris Martin. Thank you. Oh, and thank you, Emily Thatcher.
Emily Thatcher.
Yeah, wow, Emily.
Thank you, Emily, jumping in the
Thank
super
you,
chat.
Emily.
Of a parasado.
With the
And that's
super,
like the Godzilla of a parasado.
right, yellow flags.
Waving around
Excited.
tortilla chips.
Dari has a
swear.
new story in this, I'm sure.
Somebody puts these graphics together by putting nouns on a dartboard and just like throws and go, okay, we'll have a pair with an aerobics headband guiding in a plane with flags and decimating a city. Yeah.
Why not? Or as Dari likes to say, it's a Godzilla of a parasado.
Even better.
I think that's about right.
Exactly what it is.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Thank you so
Yes,
much for
thank
the
you.
support.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Emily.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah. And
And
thanks
if
everyone
anybody
for
does
being here.
want to donate to the super chat, we appreciate it. You don't have to watch the show, but go ahead and hit that $sign down below the chat, and then it'll be split amongst all of our players. So thank you very much. But regardless, enjoy it.
Yes, we're just happy you're here.
Exactly.
And we're here.
Yeah, this is one of the best ways to spend a Monday or Tuesday evening or whatever other night of the week we happen to kind of squeeze the show in.
With
Somebody
you.
was asking me about all the live cast shows I've been like doing in the last several months in particular, and ask this show on like this very show. I said, imagine having a night off, just a night off of work, and being able to sit around with good friends in like an actual circle. And just like, and they're all musicians, and everybody just like plays one. Wouldn't that be a great? And you don't have to drive to get there. Or like they show up
Best
to your
part.
living room, or just once a week. It's like that or Dungeons and Dragons. I can't imagine like a cooler way to spend a couple hours in an evening. And we just put it out on YouTube. So like, it's not really working. Not this night. So
Yeah, totally. That reminds me of your like VR idea.
Oh yeah, I have this VR idea that sometime in the future, once the internet is able to be fast enough to really do things in real time, where you can be on a FaceTime and not have any lag. I don't know if you've ever done a VR room, but you'll have just a whole empty room, and you put on the headset, and then it looks like there's things in there. I mean, if you could just do a Zoom call, put on one of those headsets. All of us are wearing it, and it looks like we're in the same room, and we're able to have our instruments in real time and
Ooh,
jam out.
I'm sure
that'd
that's
be
going to
pretty
be
cool.
coming
Imagine.
up soon.
And I would
Probably
so
in
look
5
forward.
years.
I would so look forward to the one person that you see in your VR view who suddenly just like stops in the middle and falls over because in reality they just ran into a wall in their room that they couldn't see 'cause
Me. That'd be me.
in November of 2020, I got an Oculus 2, and the real-time chat in multiplayer online games is so good. You can duet with people. You could duet with people. Now, of course, you're playing your instrument blind. You can't, actually see. So you've got to have like some kind of pass-through feature open. But the like all the new the VR goggles have cameras on the outside, so you can have pass-through opacity in some form actually happening. So what you just described is technologically totally in reach. If it doesn't exist already, this is just like program it, man.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not that far
for us,
away.
Mike.
on the work.
That
It's in the
seems a lot
works.
easier than I think it would be. Just
To quote
By
a
the way, thank you,
70s
Kathy
show,
B,
We have
for-
the technology.
Thank you, Kathy B, for the super chat.
Thanks,
So good, is what
Hey,
she
Kathy
said.
B, now we have to drink.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers to everybody here and everybody watching.
so good. Cheers. Thank you, Kathy.
Sparkling water.
That's some high quality H2O.
Okay, so we know that Hunter's drinking whiskey. Nicole's got sparkling water. What about everybody else?
I have tea, and also I poured a little pink champagne because I was nervous.
Is it pink champagne on ice?
It's pink champagne on ice. I haven't had this spirit here since 1969.
All prisoners of these devices.
Yes.
Prisoners
Tea
of
for
our
me.
Zoom device, indeed.
Yes.
I just got water over here, but dang, that pink champagne on ice sounds pretty good.
I know. I'd
We
go
were
for
drinking
it.
coffee earlier.
We know who's going to be up all night.
I've only got a glass of ice water here. It's kind of boring, but yeah, I did have a cream soda with my cinnamon vanilla infused simple syrup added, a little dash of that added in, and some dark rum
There it is.
added to it. It's really tasty.
I can't wait for you to make me one of those.
I was just going to
It's so
say.
good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And on a long enough timeline, if you continue to put your ice water on the same table as your mixer and computer, it will be the most exciting drink you will ever have seen. So,
Yes, it
it'll
will.
also be the most expensive drink you've ever had.
But funny story. So my computer for years, probably over a decade now, has been liquid cooled, meaning there's a metal block that goes on certain components inside the computer, and then there's hoses coming out of it, and there's a radiator and a pump. So it's kind of analogous to what you have in a car engine. And the whole point of it is to keep your processor cooled down at lower temperatures than a regular cooling system can do, and the whole thing is quieter than a regular cooling system. And one of the first times I was setting one of these up, I didn't have one of the hoses in one of the connectors quite all the way, and the system is under a fair bit of pressure when you turn it on. And so I turned it on, and the hose popped out and just dumped coolant all over everything.
And it's purple.
And yeah, well, actually back then I was using water, and I colored it with India ink.
Yeah.
So it was like this black water that just dumped on everything, and then actually the computer ended up being fine that time.
Dude,
This happened other times too, where the computer wasn't so fine.
I don't think that could have been more nerdy if you actually included a Dune reference. So cheers to you, man.
By the way, I should let everybody know the Vaudaddy is in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy.
Listen, I'm assuming you're talking about Paul because
The
you're talking about
Vaudaddy.
somebody else. Sorry.
Our
Instead of
Vaudaddy.
where to,
Oh, daddy.
where to water at?
Where to water.
Oh my goodness.
All right, should we continue on and spin that
Yes.
wheel?
Well, let's talk about
see.
cereal next.
Let's
Oh, okay.
no.
Cereal next, then we'll
All right,
spin.
we have 4 performers left. Let's see what happens.
Let's give the people what they want.
I know.
Oh,
Yes.
It's very
Apparently,
solidly.
they
this
want
time.
Wendy.
Yeah.
good. Whenever I get super nervous, that's
It's
the
a Wendy
one.
walk.
The wheel is like, you're next.
Have that champagne. Oh, yeah.
So in honor of that,
Your ba 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 as a DJ is my bow 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 bow.
I don't think my
need to see
piano
you
can make
DJ
those noises.
sometime, Wendy.
I know. When you
Yeah.
DJ a party for us.
You just stand there and you jump up and down and you do this. If you can do this and this,
Wait.
Do you play
can
music
DJ.
too, or do you just literally stand there and jump up and down? And
no,
Good
there's a
one,
lot
you
of math, but
She moves around. I've seen her do her DJ
Too
thing.
precise for
Oh,
me.
wicka, wicka.
She's fun to watch.
and we're back at it. Like I have an event on Saturday, and I had a wedding a couple weeks ago, so we're back. And I almost did a repeat of a song because the whole New Beginnings. I was gonna do the song "To Begin Again" by Ingrid Michaelson, which I've done before, and then I was like, I've already done it. Let's do it's new beginnings. So during sound check, I found another song.
Of course.
Classic Wendy.
So yeah. So this
Wendy
one,
always has to one up me on the last minute.
no,
Because today I was like, on the last, like probably what was it, a couple hours before the show, I was like, all right, changing my song. It's officially this one. And Wendy's like, I can do better.
no, I can't. I cannot. It's literally.
I'll do it during sound check.
Nope. Because I was like, oi, what am I gonna do? And then I asked my husband, and he was like, nude, beginnings?
You're not helping.
So then I narrowed it down from the To Begin Again and then 2 others, which one of them I had already done, so that would be a repeat. I've never done this one, and this is more of a meeting someone for the first time, and you realize, well, my life is changed forever, but also, how dare you? That's this song.
And you're going to pull it off, too, because you always do a great job with every single song you play.
And then I lowered it to the Anne Murray key because Mama loves an alto. Also, obviously I should have done We've Only Just Begun, but I'm on restriction of Carpenter songs. I had to pull like a week of but only We've Only Just Begun would have been prime, but
it was a perfect intro for today's episode then. Never mind.
But we did the other, so I had to put myself.
Wendy, you could have done it.
I just got confused.
Only just begun.
That was our wedding song, actually.
Next time, but I had to pull the.
I thought we were just going to get a last-minute change right there.
I did. Hold on, she's reaching for sheet music. What's going on there? Okay,
I don't know. I'm gonna do this song that I've never even thought about doing, but yeah, like I said, I've just met you and my life has changed forever, but also, how dare you? It's called Killing Me Softly.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
Wendy Walker with Killing Me.
Oh, let's turn the amp on so everybody can hear my ukulele. We got a ukulele.
That would be even better.
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song, I heard he had a style, so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one aloud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there, and he just kept on singing, singing loud and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, ah, oh. Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Longer than I thought it was gonna be. Sorry. He goes on killing and killing some more, and he kills some more. A lot of verses.
That was amazing.
That was written about Don McLean, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
And then I
which,
remembered.
again, someone
and then
who
I
writes to-
remembered you saying Vincent. That was
Yeah.
that the first episode? I can't remember.
It was the first episode. I went like full in with the deepest deep cut I could find. But yeah, Don McLean, who also writes some really long 8-minute songs. So that might have been the longest song I've ever done on here.
You
was
can still
either-
try American Pie if you want.
I was gonna say, how long is American Pie?
Oh my gosh,
It's like,
yeah.
8 minutes and 37 seconds if you do the long version.
It should be like a Vaudacity family group thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll
would
be our group number.
Ooh, I
It's
like
a
that
DJ
idea.
dinner break. I can just like go eat dinner in that time if I just play American Pie.
And why are they drinking whiskey and rye? I mean, rye. What else is it except a kind of whiskey? What does that even mean? Never mind.
It's a blend. It's a blend.
Things are happening, Hunter. You gotta
They
have the
put
whiskey.
rye bread in a blender so they can drink it. So you get your carbohydrates, soak up the alcohol.
Unless they're using it as fuel for the Chevy.
That's how they're able to
I'd rather just drink the rye.
going on.
That sounds like something that happens at 4 a.m. at a college party or something. Blend up the bread with the whiskey.
Make a
Put it in the
shake.
blender to drink it all.
Did you go to college with? Yeah. Just kidding.
Protein shake, college style.
Ooh, put it in without the lid on.
I think Dari and I did a long distance jinx.
Thanks.
Emily Thatcher liked that idea.
The whiskey and
rye?
bread idea?
No. Sorry, the American Pie group.
Oh yeah.
Mike, did you say
That's
whiskey
a much
and
better
bread?
idea than whiskey and rye bread.
Oh Lord.
I don't know. I'm liking the whiskey in bed thing Mike just said, or at least it sounded like
Whiskey
it.
for breakfast? That's
Whiskey for breakfast.
breakfast is the song.
Breakfast of Champions, right?
Yeah.
We are the champions.
There's another one.
I'd expect to have to spend a lot of time in bed after too much whiskey, but whiskey in bed, you just cut out there's a step you're cutting out there. Yeah,
No
just
middleman.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about dizziness, vertigo, any of that.
efficient drinking.
Yes. I believe in efficient drinking. If you could put in like a drip line or something, it'd be even better.
I was just thinking that, David. Little IV.
Okay, that's IV, yes. That's
That's
Deep cut's
not
extreme
safe.
right now.
I know.
Deep cuts, literally. Okay.
Cole, we left safety behind a long time ago.
Well, Hunter dropped the first F-bomb practically immediately in the show.
Yeah, like
so
right after.
20 seconds.
That's because this is just a hangout.
that's it. Exactly.
Oh, right. We're on air.
I was about to say, what the fuck is up with that? But then,
Your mom's watching.
Thing none of our moms are watching.
yeah,
are-
my parents are mostly
Oh wait,
asleep
Hunter's
at this
mom's
point.
watching too.
Yep.
Right, Mom, y'all are asleep, right? Right? Right?
Well, it is after 11 o'clock on the West Coast, so I guess.
Maybe.
Well, if I remember
We're in,
correctly,
like 26
I mean,
households.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I love how anytime anyone says anything that's almost offensive, you just look and say, well, it is after 4:30 or whatever time it arbitrarily happens to be. There are no rules on this.
London,
Don't let
Like it's
them
5
fool
o'clock
you.
somewhere. Yeah, same thing.
oh yeah. Okay, so if YouTube pulls us off the air tonight, we'll I guess know why.
I don't think it's because of language. It's
It'll
because
only pull us off the air if we like
play
sing
some
a
Disney.
Disney song.
you show a Cars video, you're fucked.
Oh God.
Curse about a Cars
are
video,
done.
you're fine.
No.
Wait, what was so amazing about that night though was that it happened again.
Oh, yeah.
Twice in a row.
Well, because we were showing video too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was because of the video, because
Yeah.
the
They
songs were
don't like that.
fine.
They don't like
Yeah,
that.
they don't like. Yeah, I think they have AI that like.
Yeah,
can
that looks
detect
for it.
yeah.
video.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and there's something I think I read somewhere where if you're doing karaoke tracks, you're fine, you're okay. But if you're doing the movie, and I know that I included bits of the movie, but it wasn't the actual. It was like sliced into different
Yeah,
spots.
I think if it's a certain time, a very
Yes.
short amount of time.
Over
That's
3
it.
seconds.
Yeah, it's very short.
Yeah, I remember a friend of mine said that he got kicked off of or had his account. I don't remember. I think it might have been Facebook. He had his Facebook account suspended because he put a video of his daughter dancing around, and there was a song playing in the background, and Facebook flagged it as copyright material and booted his account.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is like. Oh wait.
No
Hold on.
warning whatsoever. Either.
That's
It was
even
just
more
boom, you're
recently.
gone.
This is okay. This is crazy. This is a hack that several local police have found in different cities across the United States. That if you want to like film a traffic stop, which is your legal right, and you want to put it on YouTube in case there's some like police abuse, whatever that we've all seen a million of these, right? So one of the like blockers to this is that local police have figured out that if one of them has a cell phone just going in their pocket, playing Spotify, playing some copyrighted song, YouTube will instantly block that video from being posted. And it's like, wow, I don't even know what's
The
happening.
fact that they like thought of that.
Yeah, that's the scary
Yeah,
thing.
it's slightly alarming.
Yeah.
So yeah, cops are like, it's happening. That they'll like have a little music playing in the background of a traffic stop, and it's like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's
It's like they have like a screen of like a Disney movie playing on their back.
and it's one of those things like you don't even know who to sympathize with because this isn't necessarily a policeman with nefarious. Oh, I'm stopping a minority. I better start playing a song, right? Maybe it's a guy who's been on the force for a couple of years, couple of decades, even, and it's at this point, it's just like this won't happen if this thing does happen, and it just kind of like preemptively. I don't even know how to interpret. I have no shoulds to insert into this equation except that this has happened. Okay,
Aware of this.
done.
Rant over.
And
He's
taking
right
that,
here now.
taking
He's like,
from that,
okay, I'm getting
I
off the
will.
screen just in case we get pulled.
And
From
on that note, let's
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw Wolfgang holding up a sign as he walked off saying, "I am not part of this."
Yeah.
Claimer.
I'm
Or as
playing the Cars
as
movie
Dory-
and leaving, bitches.
Or as Dory put it here in the chat, human shh.
He puts his paw up.
Lucy wants to do that to us. She just sticks her tongue in our face.
Yeah, when she knows I
Oh,
don't
he's
like
licking.
that.
Oh, there's a moment.
that's
Somebody
Okay.
screenshot right now.
Oh, darn, I was going to try to do a spotlight on that. That was so cool.
Oh, I'm sure someone will post the replay. It's
Yeah.
Luckily, these shows are on YouTube forever. So
Yes.
And that is forever.
And ever, amen.
So are we down to the final?
Three.
Three.
See, we
Like an
are
NBA
down.
season.
Ooh,
The
two
Wheel of
Benjamins.
Death.
Two Benjamins and a Craig.
Let's see. Yes, the mashup. Yes. Speaking of.
Hey, it heard
That
me.
beat.
Hey.
Yes, it did, David.
Hey.
There it is.
Matches your curtain.
All right. David Benjamin
Yeah, my new
on the
beginning for
newly,
tonight. I'm just going to
newly
get up and walk
tuned
off the
piano, right?
Yes, we had a piano tuner out here this morning, and
Sounds good.
kind of rediscovered just how annoying it is to have somebody going.
And then
like that
playing
for
some
half an hour
fourths and
straight.
fifths. Bum.
Yeah,
But like, imagine how it is for that guy. Like he has to do that all the time, like every day.
But at least like
Multiple times
he's
a day.
checking things, like, and he's doing things. We're just hearing it.
yeah, we're just hearing it. Like,
I think there's a Kubrick film that starts out with just that note over and over.
That
and
would not surprise
over
me.
and-
oh, by the way, I left things a little unresolved there, so there we go.
Thank you. God, thank you.
Much better now.
So nervous. Thank you.
Those 5/7s with that tritone get you every time. Now, you see, you think you know where I'm going to go with that because where I just went, but then I go like that. Oh, that's how you modulate from C major to F sharp. Kind of cool.
I was thinking about getting a knife out after that.
Wow, I'm not the one that went dark tonight. Thank you.
I mean,
Pulled that
I
out
don't
of
know.
nowhere.
Okay, I'm not the only one to go dark tonight. Sorry. Alone in the mountains with a cat. What do you want? Yeah.
Nano.
It gets darker.
David, I'm new beginnings. I'm excited to hear what you came up with the song. Or actually, what's made you happy this week? Do you have any happy moments to share with us?
Well, being here with all y'all is a happy moment for sure. And, finding out that, quick promo here, I'm doing a show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
What?
Piano. Piano. This is why you want to hit subscribe and you want to hit that bell notification thingy, because we're making a habit out of this. It's like, hey, guess what? Surprise! Tomorrow night we're doing this show. Yeah, that's kind of fun. So yeah, that made me happy because I get to play for a while and people watch and hopefully enjoy it, and I enjoy it for sure.
We'll be watching for show.
Yay! I'm being dramatic. I think what I'm gonna do is stuff that I didn't have time for the first show that I did a few weeks ago, and maybe a few other things that I've wanted to do for various shows, but didn't pick for one reason or another. A lot of times it's because of length. A lot of what I play is like between 8 and 10 minutes long, maybe 15 minutes.
The beauty of having your own show.
Yes.
Moonlight
Yes,
Sonata. When's Moonlight
Yeah,
Sonata?
and I'm thinking about ending my show with that one, actually.
Oh,
With playing the whole thing.
I swear, like 95% of the viewers will not have heard the second nor third movements. So
And the third one's a doozy. So it's one I need to be completely warmed up for.
and totally sober.
yeah.
Yeah,
to that.
sober helps.
I don't know how you fly your plane, but
I drive it.
there you go.
Got bumping on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got bad shock absorbers. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow night. That's what's made me happy this week.
No, I'm looking forward to that too. I love. Wait, have you done 2 shows already? Has there just been
One.
the first one?
Just one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was initially thinking I was going to do my second one next week when you and Nicole are doing your Picker Circle show. But stuff started just getting moved around and rearranged, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure when I'm doing mine now. And then it turned out that unfortunately Quarantine with Friends wasn't happening tomorrow night, so I said, hey, I can jump in.
Good job stepping in.
Oh, is that why they got a blank tomorrow? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm going tomorrow night, because there was going to be a blank, and I'm like, no, I can fill that. Might not be very good, but I can fill
The
it.
streak
Anyway.
continues.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. We
Yes.
already know.
Nude beginnings. The streak continues.
Yo, now
That's a good one.
you're gonna have to have
adding
a
that
naked
to the-
piano night.
Oh dear.
Tomorrow, folks. Just kidding.
We want to keep our viewers, guys. We want to keep our viewers. But my piano doesn't wear clothes. Anyway, so in answer to your unasked question, because we keep getting off on tangents, what I'm playing tonight. So I told Wendy before the show, I kind of pulled a Wendy tonight, and Amanda, because I was initially doodling around today, and I was thinking, maybe I'll play Morning Mood, Morgenstimmung by Edvard Grieg from the Peer Gynt suite. He wrote a couple of suites of music for Peer Gynt plays, and everybody knows this one. It's
Oh my God, I love Peer Gynt.
that one.
Is that like? Hold on. What is that called? Morning song? No.
It's called, well, I think Morning Mood is the literal translation of it. Morgenstimmung is the German title that I
Oh, it was.
I'm not sure if
German
Grieg
or
gave it a title in German or not. Grieg was Norwegian. So I was thinking about doing that, and then just this afternoon I sat down and I was looking for, so I have a whole bunch of very dramatic things lined up for tomorrow night, and I was looking for something a little bit lighter, and started playing this song by George Winston, who I've played a few of his things on these shows before. And I thought, no, you know what? I really like this one. I'm really feeling this one for tonight. So I'm going to go with that instead.
Okay.
So
What do
yeah,
you got for us? Is it a surprise or?
I mean, I don't know the title's going to mean anything. The title doesn't mean anything to me. It's called Loretta and Desiree's Bouquet Part 1. So maybe this is Part 1 to Mike's Part 2 that he did earlier. I don't know. It's from George Winston's album called Summer. It's one of his Seasons albums from the 1990s. So those of you who are so inclined.
Loretta and Desiree's Bouquet.
Bouquet Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1.
So is it the same bouquet that somebody gave to Loretta and gave to Desiree, or is it a bouquet that and this is like a lesbian love affair, and Loretta and they like gave it to each other? It seems like it makes a difference in interpretation of the piece. It's splitting hairs.
I go with the latter.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
second one.
Yeah.
Go with the latter. Yeah,
Create
yeah.
that in your mind.
Good answer,
Google.
David.
Yes.
To Google this for a bit.
throw in a Dune interjection, and I might just not look so silly. Okay, let's just listen to it.
I could even do you one better and quote whose line, Greg Proops, and go not hot but spicy.
Bye.
David Benjamin.
Uh-oh, David.
What happened?
Camera. What? It was there a second ago when
It was, but go ahead and turn on your other camera and then just
but apparently I have no camera at the moment. So hang on a sec here. Let me figure this out.
just switch over to the other camera and start playing because it was really beautiful.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
How did Wolfgang get to the Benjamin's house? Just kidding.
You think we should come back to David then?
Is it?
Oh, there we go. We got him.
Here we go. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I apologize for that. I have no idea why it did that.
Ladies
right,
and gentlemen,
hopefully
David
it'll
Benjamin,
cooperate this
take
time.
2.
This is live, folks. How am I doing? Do I still have camera?
So far, so good.
Okay, great.
Oh, you're cute.
Might have embellished that a little bit.
I did see that
Beautiful.
there is a part 2.
Yeah, I don't remember if the part 2 is from the same album or
Yes,
not.
at least on the YouTube, it says they're both from the summer.
Okay, so for whatever reason, the songbook that I have only has part 1 in it. I don't know why.
Inspired you to put the cute, fuzzy
It's
little
so-
animals. Oh,
It's so that you buy the second songbook. What are you kidding?
Yes.
Basic marketing 101 here.
We got a couple of super chats while David was playing. We got one from Corey Benjamin. She said, "The piano sounds brand new. Great job, everybody." And then we got a super chat from Carmen, and she put the little pear guy and says, "Thank you."
it's an avoparasado now.
Aristotle, Mike, come on. We said it enough times. And Nicole, to answer your question, yes, my cute fuzzies back here. This is me yelling "cool down" at the universe. There's a polar bear. I've got Olaf. I've got a penguin, and then as you saw on my other camera view, another penguin.
Little penguin with the hat was killing me.
Yeah, I think,
The one behind you with the earmuffs too.
yeah, he's got earmuffs back there.
And to make the geeky point, you don't have to yell it to the whole universe. If you just to the surface of the earth, that'll do.
Yeah.
I just
That-
need the spice, right? Because if I control the spice, then
Yeah.
Maybe you could actually get it to cool
Or
down.
maybe the sugar.
We got another
And that'd be a
super chat.
from Kelsey.
Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Thank you, Kelsey.
And there was one before that too. I don't think we mentioned.
I think we're up to date now.
Did you? Oh, I didn't hear you
Yep.
say Carmen.
Yep,
Maybe
we
you
got
did.
Carmen.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Pardon me, you guys. I'm finally eating dinner.
Yay.
Oh, and okay, avo pear. Everyone in the chat is saying correcting me because I said pear. It's because I was too nervous to pronounce it. Avo pear asado.
Yeah.
Avo pear asado.
It's Portuguese.
I don't know. I took the safe route. I went with pear.
Yeah.
I won't make that
Pear is
mistake
Pear is really
again.
just short
As long
for
as you didn't say
for
avocado. No, just kidding.
I don't know who
Wendy's eating
originally
one right
coined
now.
that combo.
It was a series of.
Yeah, it
And that kept
morphed,
adding.
right?
Yeah, because I think somebody did one of the avocado thingies in the super chat at one point, and I said something about it being a pear, or somebody said something about it being a pear, and it was plainly an avocado. And the
That
Hunter
was
got
started
into
with
the
Hunter,
mix,
and then it kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Dari called it an avocado, and I was
Hunter's
like, no,
like,
it's got
what
that
kind of
squiggly on the C.
Yeah, it has to be
Avocado.
fancy, so it has to have the
It's
squiggly.
got to be Portuguese. So it's not avocado. And it seems to have taken on a life.
that
of
in
its own.
French,
It's
too.
funny.
So now everybody knows that the evolution of avoparasado.
That is how it was
Yes.
created, in case
And
you're
I
wondering.
was just, I think saying the other night, I do want to try and graft an avocado onto a pear tree and see what happens.
So I was like, oh, that's one of the Vaudacity words, right? And I was like, what's that word when it's like not a colloquialism, but something that's in your, and I was like, I got to think of it so I can put a V in front of it. And I was like,
Vernacular?
the word is vernacular. It already has a V.
Vernacular. You just sound like a chainsaw.
I don't know. Is my mom still watching? Mom, what would happen if we grafted an avocado branch to a pear tree?
Yeah.
the question?
How do we mix
that's-
those two fruits to make the avoparasado happen?
I mean, it's not how we get hybridized fruit, but I bet Mom would have a really.
Your mom just said Google avoparasado. It's a real thing for real.
No.
Or it's a thing
What?
for real.
No, what?
Wait, Mom, was it a real thing before the Vaudacity Network made
Or
it a
are we
cliche?
just that cool?
Or I mean, or do we just type that enough at this point that Google says, obviously, you are looking for this thing?
Sure that
I'm looking
This is
it up
what
right
those
now.
of us in the science circles call convergent evolution.
And see, Christina Bielen's phone is now at such a point with autocorrect that if she types "your," it either then auto fills in creative journey or your mom.
Love it.
Choice.
your mom.
I've seen it in action. It's like that's all she follows with your, apparently.
I very much enjoy that.
That's so awesome. Oh, your mom said if you graft the two together, you might get both fruits, but it depends on the roots also.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it. We
that's-
need
So
a
if you
gardening
bleach the
show.
tips, do you still have dark roots?
You should
No.
get like one of those trees, like plant one, and then make a cocktail out of the fruit.
Yes, because an avocado cocktail sounds so good.
You could make a smoothie,
No, an
though.
avocado
The avocado and
cocktail
the pear.
might be good.
It definitely sounds expensive, whatever else it sounds like.
So in other words, put like a seltzer or Canada Dry type thing in a blender with avocado and a pear.
It could be like a pina colada, a consistency, you know.
Pina colada, pina. There's got to be something in there.
And
Pina parasado.
no, let's
That just
not add
sounds
another.
bad.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Wendy.
I know the first drink that Don Emery invents on July the 3rd when we've all had just a little too much whiskey. And Don says, "Hey, I got a blender. Look what I can do." I just wait.
I've got a blender. Look what I can do. I feel like that should be a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, and if that's preceded by "Hold my beer," now we've got like all the greatest cliche phrases.
That's like another that's another show on the network. I could see.
Yeah.
I've got a blender. Look what I can do.
Or I've got a
So,
blender and I'm
according
not
to
afraid to use it.
Wikipedia, the avocado is also called an avocado pear or an alligator.
Alligator pear. Yeah. That's
Oh, interesting. Because I looked up avocado or sado and it didn't come up
Nothing came up, but
in Google.
and also a recipe came up for an avocado pear smoothie.
If you want to hold an alligator,
I'm gonna
couple of
Google that
alligator
later.
pears together, you can use an alligator clips.
Mm.
That shouldn't have said that.
No. That's the preferred method of animal adhesion where you cannot use duct tape.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Duck tape?
Yeah,
That's an animal
alligator
in
clips
itself.
alligator clips for alligators, duct tape for ducks. That's
that's
where we're going.
Okay, got it.
David and I are like we're smoking the spice here tonight. We're going.
Quacking everybody up
Wendy.
with it.
Where did that even come from?
And we'll send y'all a
Wendy's got us
bill
covered.
Y'all don't just keep duct tape with an orange.
Right next to you, yes.
Well, as much as the idea of drinking one of these avo parasado drinks, which if Don or Julia is watching, yes, we need
Hey.
to make this happen during
Yeah.
the live show. But
Let's get some avocado
should we continue on? We have two.
One
people
other
left.
thing.
Yes,
So,
we
you
only
know,
have 2 more performers. so-
99 platypuses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out of here, platypuses!" Or actually, I take that back. The bartender says, "Come on in. Order whatever you want." And so they do, and then the bartender, who happened to be a mallard, hands them the tab, and the platypuses all get up and walk out because the duck-billed platypuses. I miss being on POVS, where at least those kind of jokes get buried in the overall hilarity of the whole thing.
So you're out in the
Well,
open
let's
now.
pull up our wheel.
Well, let's see if it comes true to form.
I don't know. Oh boy.
Round and round she goes.
Oh.
And it is true to form.
I know. I
You
really
don't
like
know. It was meant to be.
it was.
Yeah, the wheel's known from the beginning of time, actually.
Yes, it was always meant to be written in the
Just before it was
stars.
round, it was a square wheel.
So Amanda, can you share with us a happy moment from this past week? And brighten up all of our days.
We actually was really happy because we went to the zoo on Friday, to Santa Barbara Zoo.
Oh,
First
okay.
public outing, big public outing. We did the concert, grocery stores and stuff. It was the first time that we were somewhere for fun, since last I don't know, March, right?
I'm changing my happy thing to that.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I know you forgot. It's fine.
Is this your anniversary or am I? Yeah.
Yeah, we had our anniversary, so we decided to go. It was the last thing we did.
Yes.
The last anniversary that we spent outdoors.
Wait. I gotta know if David is like doing numbers or if this is like a rock and a hard place.
He's like, yeah, it's our anniversary.
Is going.
Numbers. I wasn't
do
sure which
10.
one was the right.
There you go.
That's the right one. Okay.
No, see, that's reversed.
Okay, there we go. So we can do this.
There it is. There it is.
Anyways, we the last time that
Yes, happy
we
anniversary.
celebrated an anniversary outside of the house, that's what we did. We went to the Santa Barbara Zoo and we went out to dinner. So we decided to go again, and it was really fun. I loved the zoo and seeing the giraffes, and
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, some of you probably saw on Facebook the photos I posted. It's a lot of fun having a big SLR zoom lens camera, and you can get like portrait shots of the animals. It's really cool.
Yeah, those foxes were pretty cool.
Yeah.
the fennec fox. Oh, I want one.
Oh, I didn't see these pictures, but fennec foxes are ridiculously cute.
Yeah.
The cutest.
Apparently,
that from the
some
zoo?
places
From the
you
zoo,
can own them. They can be semi-domesticated. Difficult to fully domesticate them, though.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting in evolution is that they found as you domesticate dogs, starting from wolves, and you start to work yourself towards domestication, the traits that make them domesticated result in physical changes that turn them into the dogs that we have, which is just like, whoa.
Yeah, I know. I mean, those were bred to be, in the lap of luxury. So it really does make sense how they turned out.
Yeah. I'm just like, how did that happen?
Richard Dawkins goes into great detail on this in his book, The Greatest Show on Earth. He's an evolutionary biologist. And in The Greatest Show on Earth, he goes into great detail describing how some genes are expressed in more than one way. And so a gene that might be selected for an aspect of behavior in what's going for the domesticated dog might also express itself in a morphological phenotype of like floppy ears. And that these things like converge because you're picking this gene because of, and even that the behavior thing is probably more like adrenal response, but yeah, regardless, it's like a gene that controls more than one thing. So as you domesticate these canids over and over and over again, every time they end up looking more and more like domesticated dogs. And the same thing happens in foxes. Red foxes specifically. I don't know that it's ever been applied to fennel foxes. Fennec.
I'm here.
Fennel foxes are the spicy ones.
I'm just picturing a little red fox with floppy ears, and
I know, it's so
the
cute.
cutest thing ever.
I already know.
Floppy-eared fox.
I'm picturing Red Fox, the old billion lady.
I'm picturing the
comedian.
fox that's on our super chat that like people often put up in those little samurai hat.
That's Dari's favorite
I know.
little guy.
So yeah. So anyways, that is the thing that made me smile this week.
That's awesome. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful place in Santa Barbara. I've lived there for a couple of years, and it just amazes me how they have a zoo right in Santa Barbara. But
I know.
it's so nice.
Yeah.
And what song did you choose to sing for us, perform for us tonight?
Okay. Well, I, like Nicole, kind of went for the love aspect of the new beginnings. And I decided to sing The Nearness of You, which I love. 'Cause it reminds me of the beginning of a relationship, right? You're like, she talks about it's not, the moonlight, it's not anything. It's just being around you. That's all it is. It's the nearness of you. And reminded me at the beginning of a relationship when that's new and exciting and that's all that you want.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I can't wait to hear.
All right, Amanda
love this.
Benjamin with The Nearness of You.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. It's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings the sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams came true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you would only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. I love that song. So great.
I really wish I lived with somebody who could
Beautiful
sing
song.
so beautifully like that. Oh wait, I do.
Yeah, I love that. It's so beautiful.
So romantic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's so
Oh,
true,
a-
and that's why I think this theme is just so much fun because, I mean, it's not only in a romantic relationship, but, I mean, just that feeling of something new starting where that's all you want to do is that. And
Yeah, that thing.
yeah.
My first choice was to go with for tonight was to go with a feeling like I had when I met Amanda for the first time, but that was more of a
Yeah. I also got, I don't want to forget, a super chat because Dari sent the little fox I was talking about. Thanks, Dari.
Oh, thanks,
All right,
Dari.
Yeah.
Little hearts.
And I love this just because I saw it there. And Pam says, now that I'm on my phone, nothing is coming up for the Avaparasato. But a few nights ago on my desktop, a few hits came up. So I don't know.
I bet there's an Avaparasato out there. for
I
sure.
actually knew an artist who had a Shiba. It's funny. I've met one Shiba so far.
so it's a Shiba I knew an artist.
Yes. Sheba an artist.
Yeah, better the Shiba you know.
We have a Shiba, and he's amazing.
Ooh.
I've
His
seen
name is Indigo, and he's the smartest dog in the world.
Their
and the
leader is
goodest
the Queen of
boy.
Sheba.
He looks like a fox.
How little is he? Are they
He's
'cause they're-
small. He's
small,
small,
right?
for his.
I was gonna say because Shiba Inus are not like tiny dogs.
No,
seen
but he's
the
little. We
photos
think
of
he was
yours.
the runt. He's
Oh,
a little
yeah.
guy. I wonder if he would.
The one I met was like not a huge dog, but definitely bigger than a fox.
Indigo. Oh no, not Angel. She's deaf. That dog.
But she feels those mommy vibrations, right?
Yes.
Are you calling
Join me, darling.
Oh my God! It's ladies and gentlemen, Chris Martin. Where's
Hi,
no,
Chris
no,
Martin.
Oh, there she is.
Indigo,
Oh,
the
there's
Shiba.
Angel.
Oh,
Oh God, they give me the
there's Angel.
Aw.
Angel comes on going, hey, what's going on? What's happening?
She's like, what? Another dog is about to take the spotlight? How dare they?
With her little bow.
Goes to the
I know.
salon.
I love the bow.
Okay, he's coming in. Indigo.
Okay, here comes
He's coming
the...
in. I'm sorry, Craig. I'm just like,
No, that's fine. That's
we
fine.
got.
So excited for this.
We brought it up. We gotta...
It was really
Oh,
going
there,
down.
beautiful dog.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
He's so awkward.
He's so cute.
Oh my goodness! Look at that face.
Indigo.
And I'm talking about Wendy and
Yeah.
Lucy.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Get me
where's
outta
our
here.
dog, David?
Lucy.
Get me out of here. Where's my best friend?
I thought you...
Chris Martin is his best friend.
Aw.
Willow is his mom, but Chris Martin is his. See,
Arm on your
Scratch. Come
hand,
here.
on your
look
arm.
at him. He's like, please take me. Please. Here.
Aw.
That's Indigo, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Yeah. And he's shedding. He's got his getting ready for his summer bod.
Oh, nice.
That was awesome.
But yeah, he's little. He's little for
There
a
she
sheep.
is.
Lucy.
Hi,
Oh,
Lucy.
there's Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Oh, miss you.
all the
I was gonna do this to her.
Audacity animals are so
Animal
cute.
Planet. We've just turned into.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, if we put pictures of our dogs up as the cover of this, we might get a lot of hits. Just saying.
Maybe that's a theme we should think about.
Yes, I was just gonna say the next, I still call it Moody Monday. The next deep cuts will all have to have an animal with us at all times.
I don't have one.
Oh,
stuffed
I
animal.
borrow one. I
you
might
can
see
use
if
a little virtual background.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I actually I have I can borrow my mom's cat.
Okay.
Borrow a cat.
You can borrow this one.
Oh, okay. I could borrow
trouble.
Angel. Yeah.
Please around.
Rent a cat. Rent a dog. All right.
Well, we're coming to the end here.
Yeah.
We have one performer left, Craig. Oh, actually, we might need to spin the wheel. I don't know. I don't want to just say.
Oh, we
anything.
also
well,
have.
I think we need to promo
Yeah, we have
before we
some
spin the
promos.
wheel because we've got some really cool shows coming up.
Yeah.
In fact, let's go ahead and just really quickly do that now, like we were promoting earlier.
Hey, it's
We're-
me.
It's you, yes, the Panano Man. That'll be
Tomorrow night, our very own David Benjamin, the Panano Man.
I think.
That's
Wow,
gonna
I'm excited for this.
be 8 p.m. Pacific.
Especially with
Go
this
ahead.
little Moonlight Sonata 3-piece thing that people are talking about here.
Three movements, Mike. 3 movements.
It won't be a trio. It's just 3 parts to it.
Yeah.
We actually have 3 pianos.
I wish.
Then on Thursday night, we have Hunter Ackerman playing his 61st episode of Lovecast. Wow. What a long running show. 61 shows. Congratulations, Hunter. That's awesome. Yeah, and every one of your shows is just so entertaining.
Thank you, sir.
Love your music. Keep it up.
Thanks, man.
Friday night, we have the Suggestion Box with live improv comedy. The Suggestion Box has been going on for quite some time, too, and these group of people are just amazing comedians, and they always put on such an entertaining show for us to enjoy. So tune in on Friday night at 8 p.m. for the Suggestion Box. And then on Wednesday, and this is next week on Wednesday, we have Nicole and I doing an episode of the Picker Circle, and this is our 5th Picker Circle.
Oh, wow.
And we'll have some friends with us, and we'll be playing some music, and I hope you all can join us for that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, coming up in just a little over 2 weeks now, which is crazy, and I'm so excited, is the Vaudacity Family Reunion Festival. And it's 2 nights of shows. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, I believe there's still tickets available. I'm not 100% sure on that,
Yes,
but I
there
do
are.
believe. Okay,
A
so
lot.
there are some tickets available. Go to www.vaudacityonline.com and purchase your tickets. Or if you can't make it in person, there's also a pay-per-view option.
No, there is not.
No?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Not at this point in time.
Oh, I'm sorry about that then.
That's okay.
Fake news.
Sorry to those who... Yeah.
Oops.
Fake
Okay.
news.
Oops.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Well, I hope people can make it out for it. It's gonna be a blast. We're all gonna hang out and just have the best time ever. So, yeah, get your tickets and hope to see everyone there.
And I'm going to throw another promo in because we are having a T-shirt that is going to be made for people who want to come to the Vaudacity Family Reunion Festival 2021. Here are the details. If you pre-order before the end of day, Friday, June 18th, so you can watch the suggestion box, but you need to get that pre-order in before the end of the evening. Venmo $20 to @Vaudacity Network on Venmo. And include your size. And the sizes, from what I understand, are they run a little small. So you might want to kind of up the size a little bit. So just letting you know. So definitely it'll be $20 at Vaudacity Network for pickup at Vaudacity event only. So if shipping is required, we will determine extra cost after the pre-order. So mostly for the people who are coming, but if you want to, we'll determine an extra cost after pre-order and get your Vaudacity Family Reunion Festival T-shirt. Looking so forward to this. It's going to be a fun evening for everybody. A fun pair of evenings, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So much looking forward to this, and can't believe it's almost here. 2 weeks is,
There's a lot to
go by like that. So
There's a lot to do in 2 weeks.
make some plans, make some travel plans.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Yes.
on down to Orange County.
And we do know that there are people that are traveling some good distances too.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least so they've said.
Yes.
Farther than Big Bear?
Further
yeah.
than Big
Yeah.
Bear.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
East Coast. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I've heard Northern California.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where. I think Jeremy did say he was coming, but I forget exactly
He's
where
also
he
Northern
is.
California.
Northern California.
He is. Okay, he is.
Yeah.
And then maybe elsewhere. Who knows? But it will be there. So please get your tickets. Vaudacityonline.com.
Yeah.
If you want to go a really, really long ways and you already live in Orange County, you can just do an around the world trip and you will have gone the farthest possible distance you can go, and you can pin
Good
that in your
point.
hat and wear it with pride.
Very good point.
You probably should leave now.
You should leave like now.
Might be a good idea just to make sure you arrive on time. Yeah.
Dari's dad is coming from Vegas.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Other states
The
at least.
furthest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the furthest, but it's from a whole other state.
Yeah.
It's not California.
California is just such a weirdly long state. My band had a label on the East Coast that once upon a time booked us a gig in Northern California, then booked us, that was like a Friday night gig, then booked us a San Diego gig on a Saturday, and then booked us something else for like a Sunday lunch that was in Central California. And we're like, dude,
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Here is a
we
map.
literally skipped the entire first show and started driving at go time, we would still be late for the second show.
Geography's not that guy's forte.
I mean, it was an East Coast label, but they
Oh,
just,
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. Right?
I don't know. I pronounce La Jolla La Jolla.
Oh, no.
Oh, Joel.
I mean, yeah, the East Coast, you drive, the distance from Southern Cal to Northern Cal, you drive that distance on the East Coast and you go through like 15 different states.
Yep, and that's exactly what they said. We didn't even book you out of state. Dude!
If you take that line and turn it sideways, you're going to be in Nebraska.
Let me guess, you're not in music because of how well you did in geography classes.
Wendy, your ears, I love them.
I know. So cute.
They're my chipmunk ears. My fox and chipmunk ears. They're not cat. Last week they were cat ears. Now they are chipmunk and fox. My dogs are all over the place now.
I
let
saw
them
the
in
door
here.
open.
I know. They're just like, put my name on the wheel.
Hi, Angel can sing song. It's fine.
So bothersome right now.
But we do have one more singer.
One more song from Mr. Craig Jackman. I
Oh
don't
my
think we need to
goodness.
spin
Yeah,
the
are
wheel.
you gonna spin it or not, man? I kind of want to know.
Maybe David could do something on the piano.
Actually, well, I can't hear it because I have a grand, but my parents have a spin at piano.
Wait, do you even spin a wheel that only has one name, or is it just like more of a button that you push?
Actually, it does spin.
It
We've
does
done
spin,
it
though.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think
goes
that
around.
would even have a reasonable
really
answer.
Looks
but
like a
okay.
record.
It's really both. You push a button and then the wheel spins, and
Yeah.
all kinds of suspense ensues.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig,
bum,
do you have some happy
Even though it's
Happy
still
story
even though it's
to
still
share with
raining,
us?
it's still raining
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wish it was based on the temperature that it was today.
Right.
Yeah. Amanda, you got it right. Exactly. You know, for me, it's always this is what brings out the happy in me. I mean, for example, today was just one of these last 2 days have been really, really strange with just a lot of things happening at once and some fires that had to be put out, which I'm glad I did. One that was a little more frustrating than others, but knowing that we're going to be having tonight, it kind of is really nice because I can begin to unwind, even though there is, I'm doing stuff here in the background, but knowing that this is here, I can begin to unwind, relax, and know that I'm with family, or excuse me, family. And I really, I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate just doing this and being with you. That's how I feel.
It's mutual. It goes both ways.
Yeah, we love being with you too, and I feel I feel like everyone here, all of us in the show, everyone in the chat, I think we all kind of agree with that, and that's what makes all these shows so cool. So yeah, well said. I agree.
It's really is like hanging out with friends and just like everybody plays a song at a time. But
And
we
we
put it on
chat.
YouTube.
And we enjoy it. It's like, okay, I mean, I know Paul had said that this was going to originally, I believe he said it's going to be an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but with this with this family here and what we talk about, we have fun, everybody interacts. You know what? Yeah.
And didn't Paul say that about POVS originally too? But I mean,
yeah.
always extends like any sense of what we should really do in a reasonable amount of time. So let's keep the idea rolling.
Exactly. That's why, it's like, I mean, here's something that I think some people know. I don't know if everybody does, but when it comes to doing stuff like this behind the scenes, I can be very anal with timing. It's probably because of doing radio where you have a clock that you got to meet at certain things, and doing events where you got to meet times at certain, like lunch, dinner, breaks, and things like that. It's all thrown out the window here.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. And it's like, okay, I can get used to this. I can deal with it. It's fun. And what makes it more fun is that we are together.
Well said.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what song do you have prepared for us to perform tonight? Okay.
Well, I selected a song that goes back a few years. In fact, I think this, if my calculations are correct, about 55 years. Yeah, it was composed by Neil Diamond, and it hit the #1 spot on the Billboard chart in 1966. And it actually, because it was so late in the year, it went. It was the biggest selling record of 1967. So it carried through. In fact, in 67, it was considered the overall #2 song for the year. But anyways, the beauty of this song is it went gold 2 days after being released. So a gold record 2 days after it's being released. That's amazing, particularly back then. Nowadays, it happens pretty quickly. And the Monkees sang on this song, but they didn't play any of the instruments. And what I love about this song is that it is indeed about falling in love. So I'm going to be singing from the Monkees, I'm a Believer.
All right.
Yay.
Craig Jackman with I'm a Believer.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. Couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, love was out to get me. Now that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Yes, I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Said I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
Woo!
And I would be playing the clapping, but it's on the other computer.
That would interfere. So
That would interfere with what I'm doing at the moment.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love the
And-
monkeys.
Yeah, and by the way, some people did bring it up, the song from Shrek. But
Right.
in the Shrek movie, Smash Mouth did
Yeah.
did that song. Mm-hmm. So there is a different version, but both versions are still
they
amazing.
stayed pretty true to the original song, though, didn't they? In that
They
version?
did.
Like,
There
it's
were
not
some.
exactly, but I feel like it's close.
Yeah, there were some embellishments, and especially when Eddie Murphy did it in the movie.
Oh well, yeah, that was
Yeah, so he,
Eddie Murphy.
yeah, so he definitely did do that, and but you know what? It's a fun song, and okay, fine. I love the Monkees.
No, I'm glad that you were last because that song is just like, I don't know. It's a great way to like close the night too. Like it just puts me in a great mood right now. I don't know.
Aw,
is
thank you.
about it?
Well, I think we need to definitely give it up to our host with the most. Definitely, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Mike Pierce.
Hey.
Oh yes, sir.
Thank you, and yeah, thanks for being here, everybody, and being a part of this show. And thanks for everyone that performed. Those are great songs. Yeah, we got to do this again sometime.
Probably
maybe
next
what?
week.
Next week?
Yeah.
On
I'm in.
Monday
Yeah,
through
not on
Friday
Wednesday.
sometime. No, not on Monday anymore.
Yeah, not on Monday. Probably not on Wednesday.
We're going to have to figure that one out. But you know
We
what?
always figure it out.
The nice thing is that, you know, with deep cuts, we can kind of insert it.
Yeah. Well, and I like that we're all, you know, people who don't mind, you know, going last minute, and we all like to go live and we just do something, you know.
And I want to
like
thank
that
my
about
parents for
this.
staying up. I just literally just saw just now in the chat that they are still up. I cannot.
Oh my goodness.
You have to
thank
understand.
you.
My dad used to get up at like 5 something or 4 something in the morning to
Yes.
get ready to go for work and go to work, and he always falling asleep around 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. So it's amazing that they are still awake.
New beginnings.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all
And speaking of the title for our show tonight, we need to select a host for next time.
Not it.
All of us have hosted before, so I guess it's
No.
Not any,
has
not
a
all of us.
Not all of us.
yes.
Ooh.
We have
Right,
some
you have
people
it
in the chat calling for Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, so the theme, and I guess you get a whole week to think about it,
Boy.
and Google it if you have to.
Sexy Jesus.
Damn it.
Existentialist angst.
Angst.
Ooh, existentialist.
Isn't there a street artist named Angsty?
Angsty.
Yeah, but nobody knows who he is.
Okay. So
Right.
Hunter with existential angst.
Okay.
We got some work to do here, gang.
It's a good thing I can go back and watch the video after, because there's no way I'm going to remember that one.
And I'll tell you beforehand, I have no idea what song. I don't have a song attached to that.
I thought for sure that you came up with that so you could sing a certain song.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
And
Other way around.
I could just pick anything by
That's even
Rachmaninoff. He's kind of
Yeah, David actually has it easy this time.
David does have it easy. Imagine a depressed classical composer.
Oh,
You mean
This
tomorrow
one or
night's
this
show?
one or this one or
Yeah,
this
right. Yeah, classical composers and stand-up comedians have one thing in common. The better they are, the worse miserable son of a bitch that is you're looking at behind the stage. You have no idea. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So there we go. Hunter has thrown the gauntlet.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're gonna definitely have to take him up on it. Mike, great job. Thank you so much. Let's everyone give it up to Amanda, Wendy, Hunter, David, and of course Nicole and Mike Pierce. And I'm Craig Jackman. Thank you so very, very
Give it up
much.
for Craig.
Thank you.
And of course,
Audience.
Wendy, who is singing our theme song. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you then, and definitely tomorrow night for David Benjamin's Panano Man, 8 p.m. Pacific here on the Vaudacity Network. Bless you, love you, and good night.
What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know